Hi, this is Ahyat, and today we're going to talk about how to become a strategic property investor and see property investment as a fun business to get into. So now, we've talked about seeing it as a full-time and a fun business. Number two, we've seen how if it's a business, you will have some that you flip and some that you have for rental collection, rental income collection. And number three, when you see it as a business, there's this thing called portfolio management. So remember, in asset selection, there was a stage, which is actually not stage number 4, where you do analysis. After you've already identified what makes an asset investment grade, you go into the stage where you look into information gathering and then you analyze all the shortlisted options that you have. So that's when you want to select assets, when you put all these assets against each other and see all the indicators and see how they perform. And then you make the selection on the best investment grade asset, right? But instead of that, you're going to do the same thing, but instead of assessing a short list of property to be invested in, you actually do the analysis on the assets that you currently own. When you see this as a fun business, as a property investment business, let's say you've already have 5 or 10 property, one thing that you need to do constantly is to manage your portfolio. That means you have to manage the properties that you have right now. Some of the questions that you have to ask is, are there any bad performing assets? Are there any assets that I can sell with a good profit because I want to reinvest them in better assets that's in the market right now? Or there's a couple of questions that you're going to ask, and these are the 3 main questions that you're going to ask yourself in portfolio management, which is, do I buy some more, or do I sell anything that I have, and do I just keep them because they are performing well? So these are the 3 questions that you're going to have to ask in portfolio management. I can tell you this, it's easier to invest in the first place, but it's more difficult to ask these questions when you're managing the portfolio that you have. It's easier to invest in the first place, but it's more difficult to reinvest whatever you have. Let's say you sell this and you're going to reinvest this into something new, because property will continue to rise and not necessarily you can get a good property in the market if you sell that property. So this is going to be 3 very, very difficult questions for you to answer in property investment portfolio management. But these are 3 kind of questions that you will inevitably have to answer when your portfolio has grown and when you see this as a property business. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next upcoming videos. Thank you and bye-bye.